Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, I'm glad you're here. I just want to take a second and thank all the channel members. I appreciate y'all more than you know. And then to invite any of you guys who might be coming through and checking out the content, I appreciate it so much. If you get the chance and you like EDC content, if you'll hit that like button, or excuse me, that subscribe button and that bell notification icon, it would really help me out. Today, we have got a unique little review slash overview that I picked up from White Mountain Knives. It is a Midgard Messer. It is called the Midgard Messer Nori Neck Axe. So this little thing is unique, so unique. It's got this titanium sheath clip that you can put on your belt, put on your pants, and you can carry it, right? And then it's got this little switch here, or this little lever that you line up with the cutout in that hole, and then the knife comes out. It's held in by magnets. So I saw this, I think, being unboxed on Metal Complex's channel, and I found it extremely unique. And then when it showed up at White Mountain Knives, when I unboxed it, you buy some things because they're cool knives. You can use them. They're great utility tools. You buy some things because they're built, overbuilt, and they're massive. And then for me, I picked this up because I just found it truly unique, and I found it to be quite utilitarian. It may be a bug out bag, a little tool that I keep in there, but let's just kind of talk about it. It's as you can tell, it is a battle axe, but it is a finger battle axe. It is a tiny battle axe. And the first thing I noticed about it, it's full tang construction, and then you've got these little titanium golf balled handles or scales to give you a little bit of girth there. But the full tang construction, it's jimped around every single area except the cutting edge of that D2 blade. So even on the underside here and on the other side here, you have jimping. And what I've noticed is that really locks your finger and your thumb in. And even if you're doing rolling cuts, or if you're holding it like this to do package type cuts or more utilitarian cuts, you've always got the jimping lining up on your finger, even if you put it into like a nut type position. There's just a lot of different ways you can grip and hold this little knife to do a lot of different odd little things, right? And again, for me, most of the joy of it was the gee whiz value of that's weird. I don't know how sharp it is because it is thick, and it's kind of hard to get a slicing grip on it. Whoop. Trust me, it's sharper than I'm cutting with it. Because the way I'm cutting with it, it's not cutting much at all. But it's just this little round roller blade. It is a little thick behind the edge, but earlier it was slicing pretty well. And I'm not catching anything on the edge. It may just be the overall geometry of this little blade making it not as slicey as some of the things that we look at, but that's to be expected when you've got a little thick, flat ground axe knife or neck axe knife. So anyway, you can wear it as a neck knife. It does have a place, and again, even if you don't put that clip on, the magnets hold it into place. The clip's kind of like a safety just to make sure it won't fall out, right? But you can put a chain on it. It's not too heavy to wear as a neck knife. It does have a great belt system. So if I want to just hook this on my belt or hook it on the outside of my pocket or my pants, it's got really stiff retention. This steel clip, more like a belt sheath clip than a pocket clip. But again, this is the the Midgards Messer Nori version 2 neck knife. And just to give you guys a couple of ideas, I will give you a few size comparisons and then we'll measure it. That is the little Vox Micro. Probably one of my smallest little fixed blades. Then we'll look at it next to my Micro J-Cal. Jacob Creates Chickadee. Looks like the 4-Max next to it. And then our TCal Piranha gives you an idea overall on how little that Nori neck knife slash what I call the finger axe really is. And when I unboxed it, and I think 90% of its use is going to be for a novelty, but I'm really thinking about putting it in a bug out bag after I work on this edge a little bit. We'll see how thick it is here in just a second, because I can't help but think that this tool could have a lot of good uses if you needed it, right? You do have this little sharp glass breaker, skull breaker. You've got a little fire stick shaver. You've got a food dicer chopper. You've got really just a lot that I think this little knife could do. It doesn't have a lot of points because both of these edges here come into the jimp. So your point would actually be from the back. I don't think that's what it's intended for. But in terms of cutting through thicker material, wood, it will definitely cut. And I also imagine as a knuck, not that I use knucks, but it could be quite a, concealable protection device. It's definitely unique. Throw it like a throwing star and you'd have a, 15% chance of sticking it. But I thought it was really cool. It's again available at White Mountain Knives. They're available in the titanium and the G10. Let's get our, so it's about 2 3/4 inches from here to here. It's about 1 7/8 from here to here. And you've got 1 3/4 cutting area. And you've got a 3/4 inch diameter for your fingers. So I've got medium to large size hands. I am sure there are people out there that this might not be as comfortable to hold as it is for me, but it is very comfortable in my hand. Again, I don't know exactly what my use would be for it. Definitely not chopping wood, but I just think it's a cool little knife. I think what really attracted me to it as much as anything was the engineering behind this little sheath, if you can call it that. I just think that is so cool. Locks right in there. It's not coming out. You've got to really give it a pull to get it to break out. I don't know whose maker's mark that is. You got Midgards on one side. But this is the Midgards Messer Nori V2 neck knife in D2 and titanium. And I've just found it to be a cool little knife. Definitely a conversation piece. Definitely for somebody who collects small EDC shit that they don't need. I really like it. So anyway, guys, sorry to trick you on my zoom in when I started the video with it looking like it was a bigger knife, but I just thought that maybe made for, I don't know, better thoughts there. But anyway, I love you all. All I ask and all I ever ask after I thank you profusely for supporting the content in my video is please look out for that guy or gal to your left. Please look out for that guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. Go forward with love in your heart. Choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.